Welcome back to part 2 of Draymond Does Gaming's Kestrel Type C. In the first part here, we started off, got through 2 sectors, killed off almost all of our crew, had some fun with oxenization, and didn't know if we were actually going to make it this far. That's for sure. It was a pretty stressful moment. I'm glad we had the clone bay, and that didn't get hit. But now here we are, Sector 3, Abandoned Sector. I had said that I didn't really want to go here before, but that's because I only had the 1 crew member, so trying to fight off Lanius with one crew member who is not a Lanius, not a good idea, but with 2 members, a lot easier. We've now got the chain laser up and running alongside the dual laser, so 4 lasers going out for 3 power. It's not too bad. Not the greatest weapons in the world, but we need the extra power. So once we get 1 more weapon power, we can get the ion stunner up on as well. And let's go. I guess we have a pretty linear path here, so we want to go up or down. Wait, we can't go down because we can only go down the once. You arrive at a location of recent battle. Judging from the debris, some settlers attempted to fight off a number of small Lanius ships. Although it's impossible to say who instigated the aggression, a few skirmishes can be seen in the distance. But more notably, a lone Lanius ship is firing on a heavily damaged civilian vessel. Well, let's attack that Lanius ship. You charge your weapons, which quickly gets the Lanius ship's attention. They've got a missile and a heavy laser. So we're going to send our... Actually, we're going to wait because they're going to fire before we could have anyways. And it's our oxygen. Of course it hits the oxygen. We need to put that out. But now that we have everything going, 4 lasers into their weapons, there we go. And then we're going to do the same thing, but this time to their shields. There we go, take those down. We're going to now hit their helm and their weapons. There we go, done. Easy fight. The Lanius craft breaks apart. You hasten to contact the civilian ship. Getting 1 fuel, 1 drone part, 23 scrap. Contact this ship. Apparently the ship that was being assaulted was a science vessel. They thank you for saving them and offer a small reward. 2 missiles, 1 drone part, and 17 more scrap. Perfect, because we've got a store right here. Let's see what we got. This beacon is bustling with activity. It looks like some merchants decided to capitalize on the fact that dozens of refugee ships are using this location to recharge their FTL drives. You browse their wares. They've got a charge laser, a bigger charge laser, and a Hermes missile. Those are all terrible. They do have drone control, and it does come with the defense drone already, so I'm thinking about buying it. We can sell our 2, so we have enough. We get the drone control, and we get our defense drone back. So that's not bad. And we have 10 scrap left, so let's get 2 repair and 2 fuel. And he's fixed our oxygen, so we're going to go back to the engines. But now we actually have some missile defense, so we can always take down one of the bars from our engine and our clone bay to power up the defense drone. So, nice and easy. You recognize the ship as a well-known slave trader. He hails you and offers you laborers for cheap. And he has a Zoltan, which would have been nice, a cheap Zoltan. But we can't afford him, so we're going to attack the slaver scum. And he's coming in with a teleporter, and I'm going to sneeze here, 1 sec. Oh, great springtime allergies here in BC. Oh, okay, he's got a Vulcan. I didn't see that before. That's a little bit scary, but nothing we can't handle. And where is he going? Into the weapons. So we're gonna try and take out the oxygen so he leaves that area as quickly as we can get him to. And we're actually gonna send... Oh, damn. Close that. Close those. And once these are ready... we're gonna hit that Vulcan so it goes down, and we're gonna actually try and trap him over there. So much micro to this game, it's so much fun. I don't know if anyone here has ever played StarCraft 2 or anything like that, but it's that micromanagement is just something I enjoy in games. Alright, and that's up, so let's hit them. There we go. Keep those weapons offline so they can't harm us. I think the next volley is going to go into engines and shields. There we go. Wow, that Mantis is still alive with 1 health. That's crazy. Let's hit that. Ooh, wow. Okay, we surrendered. We take one of our slaves as tribute. If you destroy us, they'll all die anyways. They want to give us fish, the Lanius that's good at weapons. We will accept that offer. You go here. You go to weapons. Fish. Kind of goes well with the cat theme. What do they eat? Fish. Terrible. I know. We're going to wait for our oxygen to come back in slightly when we're not on pause. And then we're going to continue forth on our vital mission. You notice there's a number of Lanius ships absorbing a forward rebel base and its automated scouts. They don't seem to be aggressive. Perhaps their desire for metal could prove to be useful. We can try to use them to delay the rebels, leave them alone, or we can have our Lanius crew try to use them to delay the rebels as well. Let's do that. Your crew member tells them of the approaching fleet and the number of automated ships that they use to scout ahead. They thank you for the tip and prepare to jump in the direction you came. That will hopefully delay the fleet. You scrap what remains of the rebel station. 3 fuel, 1 drone part, 24 scrap, and a fleet delayed by 1 jump. Now, hopefully we can take that as an advantage and maybe come around this way now. I was thinking we might have to go up right away, but I think we can come down and around and have plenty of time. Scans show no signs of any ships or settlements nearby. You have no way of knowing if the area was always uninhabited or if it was simply erased by the Lanius. Continuing on. We've got a distress beacon here, so let's go there. The Mantis ship in this system looks like its distress beacon is malfunctioning, likely due to the Lanius ship mining their hull and subsystems. It doesn't look like the Mantis ship will last much longer. As much as I don't like the Mantis, let's attack the Lanius ship, because we want something out of this. Lanius don't seem to have noticed you yet, but they will. Launching into the fray, you target the Lanius vessel. They've got hacking, and our engines. That's not good. That makes our evade go way down. And they've got 4 bars of shields. Or, sorry, 2 full bars of shields. So we're going to hit them in those weapons, and to take out their small bomb, which is probably the least threat out of all that. I wanted to take off the flak cannon. So let's try that again. There we go. Well, they only have the flak cannon now. That's not so bad. We're going to do the double hit the shield room next. Take down one of those bars of shields. Then we're going to hit them back. Actually, once the dual laser's up, we're going to hit both those rooms. There we go. And we're going to keep on doing that. There we go. They're dead, so we're going to send our Lanius to the auction to repair, our slug over here, and our human there. Everyone's going to do some repairing. The ship explodes, leaving behind a collection of useful scrap material. 2 fuel, 1 drone part, 18 scrap. Contact the Mantis. The Mantis hiss and click, angry at being saved, and angry at themselves for needing to be saved. They part ways with some scrap metal that is no longer attached to their hull and a few missiles they can no longer use. 2 scrap, 25 scrap, and 2 missiles. That's not too bad. Alright, So now that we have it, we're going to upgrade our weapons once more and our reactor, so we can bring up the ion stunner too, just so we can get through that extra bar shields. Oh shit. I sent our slug away before he was done repairing, so now our human gets to repair the sensors as well. My bad. What's he like for repairing? Not the greatest repairman. Alright. So, we're going to go to the one beacon we can. And it's an asteroid field. This beacon appears to have been set up within an asteroid field to access the mining settlement. However, half the settlement has been disassembled by a number of Lanius scavengers. Their military escort moves in to scare you off. That was convenient. The hacking module got hit by an asteroid. So we're going to send our ion stunner into their shields. We're going to send our dual laser at their weapons, and we're going to send our chain laser at their weapons. We want to take off that missile and theirs. Scanners indicate they're going to jump, so we're going to... Oh, Lanius ship hails you. Your translator struggles, spurting out prevent death, merciful, penitent. You believe they are surrendering. 3 fuel, 1 drone part, 11 scrap. We need more scrap than that. So we're going to hit them. Weapons. We're going to hit them in the shields. Just going to make it so they can't go. Ship explodes, leaving behind a collection of useful scrap material. 1 missile, 1 drone part, 24 scrap. That's much better. And we'll be able to jump off here. So here we go. Merchant is docked to the Lanius transport. Your message them to see if they need any help. Turns out they've been studying the Lanius' ability to reshape metal. Inquire about the process. They respond, we haven't the foggiest idea how it works. They appear to meld a part of their bodies into the metal and reshape it. However, they've been willing to demonstrate their ability if you have some extra metal you would like converted into something. We have a Lanius crew, so let's have them offer to help in the process. Your crew member offers to aid them to speed along. They think it can be farmed a bit more efficiently with the extra help and request less scrap. You know what? Let's give them 30 scrap to craft a drone schematic. You transfer over the scrap and watch the master craftsman work. They easily reshape the metal into pieces they can use, and they add various additional materials on the ship to construct the schematic. You thank them and load it onto your ship. 30 scrap for an anti-combat drone, not really worth it. But we'll use it in the final battle with, especially on the drone, well, only on the drone one, because it can help take out the boarding drones while our defense drone takes out the missiles. So it could have some use, but for 30 scrap, I don't know. Your scans have picked up a Lanius vessel in the system. It appears to be navigating a rich debris field, harvesting the materials. Let's attempt to harvest some for ourselves. So you attempt to navigate the debris, you come too close to the Lanius ship, and they proceed to try to harvest you. That's the only thing I've seen this event do by taking that option. I was hoping that maybe we could see something else with it, but apparently not. They've got a big missile, so once our ion center hits their shields, we're going to hit them in their weapons, take that down, and then we're going to chain laser them in the shields to take down that, well, partially take down that bar. And we're going to dual laser them in the shields, and we're going to hit them, chain laser in the weapons, and we're going to hit that, and just be done with the fight. The ship explodes, leaving behind a collection of useful scrap material. 3 fuel, 1 missile, 18 scrap. Investigate the debris. Looks like you interrupted the Lanius before they had a chance to scavenge much of the debris, and you make off with a good haul. 2 missiles, 1 drone part, 32 scrap. That is a pretty good haul. Alright. Let's see. Alright, we should be able to hit here. Yeah. Let's go up. We'll see. A missile shoots across your bow when the jump completes. Your scan quickly reveals a ship with pirate markings pursuing an unknown vessel. The pirate hails you. Damn it! We weren't expecting company. Stay out of this and you could profit. And they're giving us a really bad bribe, so we're going to try be a hero and attack the pirate. Pirate ship stops its pursuit and locks weapons onto your ship. So we're going to send our Ion Center onto their shield. And they've got a Lanius, so we're going to fight Lanius with Lanius. And now that hit their shields, we're going to hit them in the weapons and send our chain laser at their shields. Just make them go a couple different ways here. There, he teleported back. And we're going to hit them in their weapons. Fine, our previous offer was not generous enough. Let's improve it. 3 fuel, 7 missiles, 13 scrap. Now, if we needed the missiles, I probably would take this, but we don't. So reject the offer and continuing the assault. And we're gonna hit them in the helm, take out that Lanius. Oh, they've got fire in our shield room. That's no good. And we're going to dual laser them in the weapons, and then we're gonna chain laser them there in the shields. Damn, we took the point of damage. I was really hoping we wouldn't. The pirate explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. You go to examine the ship you just saved, getting 28 scrap. You were too late. A hull breach deprived the crew of oxygen during your fight with the pirate. You salvage what you can. 26 more scrap. You're gonna come down there, Lanius, fix our shields, close all doors, and now no store in sight, but we've got 105 scrap, so we're gonna upgrade something. Probably our dodge chance. That's just something you need. So let's do that, and we're gonna get that. Should we get the extra bar? No, I think we're gonna upgrade. We're gonna keep it like that for now. Just that extra bar into our dodge chance. So we're at 32% evasion, 1/3 evasion right now, which is pretty nice. Just have to wait for our Lanius to repair our shields. Yeah, I'm liking our setup so far. If we could exchange maybe the Ion Stunner and the Ion Bomb for either an Ion Blast Mark II or something else that can take down shields a little bit quicker, like even if we could get a Burst Laser Mark II or a Burst Laser Mark III, because then we have just so many lasers going, and lasers are really good. So that's something. But I'm liking the 4 lasers and the 1 island right now. I think it makes us fairly powerful for this stage of the game. An image of some weak and hungry humans comes onto your screen. Those metal bastards think they can just absorb half of our engines and leave us here to die? I hope you understand the need to take your ship by force. Intruders on board. And we're going to send him there. And we're going to de-auctionize the rest of the ship. Actually, we're going to do that as well. We're going to close that door, and we're going to make them suffer, basically. That's what you get for trying to get in here. Take that. Go back to the helm. Wait for some oxygen back in the engine room, so to send Kapalka back. It's a cool name. I like that. It's almost like alpaca. Alright, so I think we've got enough room for another jump. Ooh, that's close though. But you know what? I didn't judge it right the first time I tried this, so I actually think we have enough room. We can make that jump and go back, and if not, we might upgrade our engines again. By the time you notice the rebel ship behind the beacon, it's too late to avoid the fight. Alright, they've got combat drone Mark 1, a dual laser like we've got, and Artemis missile. Alright, so we're gonna hit everything. There. Take down their drone, take down their laser. Then if we can, take down that missile. Yeah, there we go. That drone on its own isn't going to do anything to us, so I'm okay with that. It's just a matter of that missile launcher. So actually, let's take out that. There we go. You made your point. We are beaten. Take these and leave us to our shame. They are offering us 2 fuel, 2 missiles, and 10 scrap. That's a horrible offer right now. We'll not accept that surrender. And then we're going to hit them everywhere. There we go. And then we're going to need to do some repairing. So we'll send everybody around here. Ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. 1 fuel, 1 drone part, but 23 scrap, which is what we needed. Right? Yeah. We're at 73 scrap now, so I might upgrade the engines once more. Once these guys are done repairing, I'll take a look and see if we can actually jump to the exit beacon without, yeah, we can. So, no, I'm going to save that scrap for now, because maybe in the next sector we can get a store right away. You've arrived at the long-range beacon, and you see a small station fitted with hundreds of repair drones. You receive an automated message: we don't know who you are, and we don't care, but this is the right place for some ship repair. We're going to do 5 repair for 10 scrap. This is the cheapest hull repair in the game, so it's nice to have. And I didn't want to do 10 because I think we'll be fine hovering around the 66 mark, so 66% mark. So we've got Zoltan Homeworlds or Mantis Controlled. We're going to go to the Zoltan Homeworlds. Homeworlds are always better than everything else. You're far from Federation home space here in Zoltan territory, and it's not clear whether the authorities will have any goodwill remaining. Still, you have to push forward. So no store in sight. So I'm going to upgrade the engines once more. Actually, we can't even get the... Yeah, actually, we'll do that. We can't upgrade the reactor, but we can take it out of the clone bay, put it into the reactor. So now we're at 37% evade. Let's jump forward. I think we'll head up around, hit this little nebula beacon, and come back down. But yeah, we're gonna need another weapon soon, though. Your sensors have picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system, no doubt one of many fleeing the rebel advance, so it doesn't appear to have detected you, or else it's trying to avoid notice. Hail them. As you hail a refugee ship, a Zoltan ship suddenly jumps into the system, claims the refugees are criminal, and accuses you of escorting fugitives. Before you can respond, it cuts communications and powers up its weapons. Those jerks. And they have a missile, so actually we're going to depower our engine slightly and bring up the defense drone, because we need to take out those missiles as they come in. And we're going to set our ion stun and we're going to set everything to attack. Here, yeah, there we go. So, here we go, take that off. The ion stunner is gonna go in, hit them. We're gonna hit their weapons because they've got a lot of lasers. Oh, did they hit our drone? Oh, they did hit our drone control, that's why. That's terrible. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is no good at all. We gotta get our shields up. We've got to get our... Those are all good to go. Let's hit them. There we go. That's better. That's what we needed. We needed to hit them hard. And those are ready, so we're going to hit them again in those weapons. Take those offline. And now we should be okay here. Lanius, get over there. There's fires everywhere. Gonna put those out with the Lanius because he can drain the oxygen. Put those back into there because their weapons are down. And then we're going to hit them in those shields and take them out for good. Zoltan ship breaks apart and you salvage what you can. 3 fuel, 1 drone part, 27 scrap. Let's contact the refugees. They thank you for your assistance as a gesture of goodwill, and seeing how they effectively dispatch the enemy ship, they offer what supplies they can. 3 fuel, 1 drone part, and 18 more scrap. Oh, that's a lot of fire. A lot of fire. I don't want it to hit to destroy our helm, so you two get in there. It's okay if they die, because, well, we got the clone bay. In fact, let's power that up. There we go. Perfect. Good timing. Get out over there. Everyone back to their stations as soon as they're done repairing. And let's hope there's a store nearby. Done repairing. Back to the stations. No store, so this could be interesting. Well, let's continue on our path. Emergency. All ships in range. We are under attack. Their frequency matches a nearby Zoltan ship. You move in on their pursuer and they take your intervention as a cue to jump away. Cowards. They launched something at us, so I'm going to put up the defense drone. I don't know what it was. It's a boarding drone, and our defense drone did not even... That's one of the bad things with defense drones. They have such terrible aim. And we're gonna hit them in those in those weapons, take those down, and then the next thing we're gonna do is hit them in that drone control, so their boarding drone goes offline. There we go. Yeah, just keep that offline and wait for everything to come up. Alright, we're gonna hit them there and there. Yeah, started a fire too. Perfect. That's what we needed. And we're going to hit them in the helm and the shields. There we go. And we're going to hit them in the shields again. The ship repeatedly hails you. It looks like they want to surrender. 4 fuel, 1 drone part, 13 scrap. We need more scrap than that. Ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection, giving us 2 missiles, 1 drone part, 32 scrap. Yeah, that's better. There we go. And our pilot is almost dead. He's got 4 health, so I'm glad we took out that drone control just in the nick of time there. So we'll take off the defense drone, put up our engine power some more, and I think the next thing we're going to be looking at is level 3 shields here. It's going to be good to have in this sector 6? 5? Nope, sector 4, that's where we are. Haha, I remembered now. Yeah, sector 4. Go up to this nebula, see what's there. Inside the nebula, detect a rogue planet drifting through space. Huge monolith visible at the distance, even to the naked eye. Zoltan Elder hails you from the planet. Through luck or intent, you have discovered the Great Eye. Look into its depths and receive your just desserts. Pull the ship in closer. As you approach, a kaleidoscope of colors fills the view screen, and one of your crew begins to age rapidly in reverse, eventually disappearing into nothingness. Let's hope they discern physical existence and not just being forced out of it. Tortoiseshell is gone. But you check your cloning bay, but it lies dormant. What? Whatever just happened to your crew member must be irreversible. Well, that's no good. So we found 2 events so far that the cloning bay does not cover. Even though we have the cloning bay, we've lost a few crew members, because of events, and they haven't come back. That's terrible. But good to know now. So even with the cloning bay, that one's bad for you. You stumble upon some Zoltan military vessels engaging in combat training. Their energy shields are impressive, but you note how quickly beam and ion weaponry take them down. There's a store. Now, should we jump first and then go to the store? No, we'll just go to the store. Let's see what they got. We're going to need probably some repairs here. The Zoltan are fascinated by other species and have set up something of an alien knick-knack shop here. Why not take a look? So what do we got here? We've got more drones, fire bombs, breach missiles. They've got cloaking. Cloaking would be nice. We could sell. No, that's not enough. Nothing that we can buy, really. So we're going to get us up to half hull. And then we're going to go to our ship and not buy anything. But we'll buy one reactor bar. That way we only have to take one out of the engines and the clone bay to get our defense drone up and running. And there's a distress beacon here, so let's go over there. See what they need. You have encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks as if it was fleeing the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure anyone is on board. Let's hail them. As you hail the refugee ship, a Zoltan ship suddenly jumps into the system. It claims refugees are criminals and accuses you of escorting fugitives. We've seen this event before. And they've got that. That's no good. We need our weapons to stay online. This is terrible. And we've got to get our defense drone up because they've got 2 missiles. And no, you got to get back there because we had no dodge chance, but alright, let's see what. Perfect. Good defense drone. Once keep us alive here. Is that on auto fire? Oh shoot. So we're gonna hit them in the mind control, and I was hoping the weapons too, but that didn't quite work. So the next one's going weapon. We gotta take out those weapons and start a fire in their weapons. Take that, you dirty Zoltan. And then we're gonna hit them in the clone bay and the shields. Maybe we can start some more fires. No, that's a shame. But maybe we can take them out. Oh, so close. If we can get them to stay in that room, we might be able to kill them with... Yes! There we go, and their clone bay's offline. The Zoltan ship, now empty of life forms, provides EV salvage. 1 missile, 1 drone part, 40 scrap. Refugee ship thanks you for their assistance, and they give us 2 fuel, 1 drone part, and 14 scrap. Alright, now we gotta get that clone bay back online ASAP. Now we've got 100 scrap. We need 160. Well, we can get the 2 bars now. And if we need, we can go, instead of the defense drone, we can put them in the shields. But if they only have 2 lasers, we can take it out of the shield and put the defense drone back up. So we've got options now, which is fantastic, 'cause we didn't really have them before. Another unmanned ship patrols the area. You prepare the ship for combat. We've got a halberd beam, an ion weapon, and a basic laser. So I'm glad we got that extra bar of shields for this fight. And we're going to set our ion stunner to their shields. And it missed. So we're going to wait and for our lasers to all be up. Wow, they must have some good dodge rates. So we're going to wait for everything to be up. We're going to launch the Ion Stunner at their shields, take that down a notch, and then launch everything at their weapons again, because they do have a chance to be able to hit us. I don't like that. Although it's very unlikely they will. Maybe we'll take out their... No, let's take out their piloting. And they've got 2 bars in piloting. Perfect. So that's only slightly helpful to us right now. So let's do that. And let's hit them now. There we go. Now we'll be able to get through, be able to hit them once they come out of cloak. If their piloting stays down, we'll hit them once in the cloak, once in the weapons, just take out something. There we go. One there, one there. Perfect. Take out the big weapon that can actually damage us. And now we're going to hit them there, and they're gone. Ship explodes, leaving a substantial collection of useful scrap material. 1 missile, 1 drone part, 25 scrap. Alright. And no stores in sight, so we're going to go get that extra bar now, put it into our engines. We're up to 30% dodge evasion. Dodge evasion. Scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may reveal useful material while we wait for the FTL to recharge. Let's explore the asteroid field. Pirate ship hiding behind when the larger asteroid attacks you. They've got a glaive beam and mind control. Man, these guys are get in there. Yeah, all right. Delay them a little bit, which is what we did, and then. Glaive beam, are you kidding me? And we're gonna hit them. We gotta hit those weapons off. Yeah, there we go. We got one of the weapons down. And that hit our drone control. But now I think we're doing okay here. So let's hit them in those shields. Take those offline. And then the next thing we're gonna hit is that mind control. There we go. There's nothing they can do now. Clearly have bested us. We merely request our lives. 6 fuel, 1 drone part, 18 scrap. That's not a good enough surrender. You're going to die. There we go. We're going to send our Lanius to go repair our drone control. Ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. 3 fuel, 1 missile, 23 scrap. Alright. The asteroid field can't hurt us here, so we're safe while we wait for Lanius Fish to repair the drone control. There we go. He's becoming quite the repairman. Alright, let's go. Where to? Let's go just to the right here. Arrive at the Zoltan Research Facility, and they say they are researching genetic distortion due to stasis sleep and prolonged FTL travel. They ask if your crew has time to undergo a few scans. Let's participate in their study. Your crew calmly lines up with Zoltans, take their readings. After a short time, the process is done. They contact you. Thank you for your participation in their study. Please accept these small cakes from stiff dough as well as some scrap. 14 scrap. Easy 14 scrap. Alright, let's go there. Alright, we've found another refueling station. We'll buy 6 fuel for 12 scrap. The Zoltan ship patrolling this area hails you. This area is off limits. Secrecy is vital. They power up their weapons. Alright, so we've got the Zoltan here. We're going to just hit them with everything we got. They've got hacking. Of course they've got hacking. Can they? Yeah, we need to keep our shields up. We're going to get our defense drone out here to help us out against their missile launcher, and I wonder if that's I'm feeling that's an ion weapon. Of course they did. Why wouldn't they have? Get that drone control up. Get it up, get it up, get it up. And it's going to hit our weapons. Taking off all our weapons. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Get that online, get that on. Ah, it hit our helm. No, that's no good. We can't do anything right now. We're gonna get hit. We gotta get that up. Come on, take that SL out. There we go. Get everything up. We need to send the ion stunner there. Might be worth just leaving this. Their ion stunner hit our drone? Are you kidding me? Alright, well, at least their big laser's offline right now, and we're gonna have to send our Lanius there. Hit them, and then we're gonna take out those weapons and one of their crew members. How do you like that? Oh, here we go. Man, this is a pain of a fight. Just hit everything. Take that. Wow, that was harder than I think it should have been. Ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material, giving us 1 missile, 1 drone part, and 27 scrap. Alright, let's assess some damage here. We're right close to the exit beacon. I'm thinking we want some more reactor power, just so we can have enough to pull one here, and put our defense drone on. Still gives us quite a bit of good evasion chance. So we arrive at the long range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. And oh, here we go. They're looking for some military supplies, and they're offering to improve our reactor in exchange for 2 missiles and 3 drone parts for 1 reactor. Some fair trade right now. There we go. And we only have to pull it out from the clone bay and put it in the defense drone. Perfect. And we're going to be going to the Zoltan controlled sector. You're far from Federation home space here in Zoltan territory. It's not clear whether the authorities will have any goodwill remaining. Still, you have to push forward. That's going to be the end of this episode. It's checking the time again. Still getting used to how long and these episodes should be. So leave that in the comments too if you enjoy these little bit longer episodes, or if I should only do a sector at the time. There we go. And yeah, thank you for watching Draymond Does Gaming, and if you like the video, be sure to like it and subscribe. Have a good one, guys, and we'll see you next time.